It's me again. It's Janine. This is my joy, Janine's joy. 36-year-old living on the south side of Houston, but I am moving soon. As of today, I have 43 days left. So in preparation for my move, I took a weeks-long trip to Charlotte to apartment hunt. I looked in Uptown, Midtown, NoDa, South End, and Plaza Midwood. I didn't look any of the suburbs, not an option for me. I'm a city girl. I love living in the city. I've been living in the suburbs for 5 years since I've been in Houston, and I am tired. I like the convenience of walking in the city. I like the noise, the cars driving by. I just like the city, so I wanted to be either in Uptown or as close as Uptown as possible. So I made my wish list, which I'll put on the screen. I had some hard negotiables, or I had some hard non-negotiables, but unfortunately, nowhere I looked hit every single point, which is fine, as long as I came close. So I went to Charlotte last month. The weather was really nice. Had some rainy days, but overall, I was very comfortable. I didn't rent a car because I wanted to see how far I could get with no car, walking, public transportation. And I didn't have a bike, obviously, but I did pay attention to the bike lanes. I did eat at several good restaurants. Houston has some good food, so I do want to move to a city that also has good food. Went to several different coffee shops, drank some matcha. Some of the clips have the pool and the gym, but I mostly focused on the apartment itself. I hopped straight off the bus into our apartment number 1 that was in NoDa. This was a leasing office. It felt very warm and welcoming. I love the decor. Definitely love the pool area. Open year round, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. This bathroom had a stand-up shower only. I believe this was the master bathroom. Decent sized closet. Only the first floor in this apartment has no carpet. So every other unit but the first floor has carpet. I did like the dark cabinets. I thought the living room was pretty small, but I like that farmhouse sink. This bathroom had the shower, actually tub shower combination. I love that backsplash. Love the dark hardware. Storage in the bathroom is always a plus. Apartment number 1, right in front of the bus stop, as you saw. Every unit had carpet except the first floor. I'm willing to live on the first floor. That's not a deal breaker for me. It had bike racks in the parking garage. It is a newer building, which that's one thing I didn't like. Ever since 2020, construction has just been different. So I was looking for a building built before 2020. That was very specific. But this was a newer building. It was construction finished last fall, so it was pretty new. It did have 2 gyms. You saw the pool. I did like the pool area. So that was apartment number 1. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. At this point, I'm just running my mouth about how my first Airbnb didn't have Wi-Fi, so I had to move Airbnbs. I kept this clip because my skin and teeth look really good. This is apartment number 2, also in NoDa. I like the lobby, very artsy. This was the game room, have some pool, love the decor. This is a transit area because this apartment is right next to the links. Who doesn't love a vending machine? This is the apartment. Already hate the granite countertops. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't like granite countertops. That color, just not for me. Most of the units in this building had no carpet, but this unit, the leasing agent showed me, did have carpet. I like that closet size. Again, this granite countertops. Love the backsplash of the tub. You'll notice the silver hardware, like the faucets. Not a fan, just a personal preference. The living room was a good size. This bathroom was huge. This bedroom was weirdly shaped, I don't know. But the closet was huge and I have lots of clothes and shoes, so that was a plus. Farmer Janine loves a balcony to grow my vegetables and fruit. Beautiful view of Uptown. Very beautiful view of Uptown. Apartment number 2, also in NoDa. It's right by the Blue Line links, so I did like that. It was mostly no carpet, so obviously I did like that. But that countertop, it was a hard no for me. I did not like it. When I move, I plan to stay there for at least 5 years. And that's not something I want to grow to love. Just a personal preference. I just don't like the granite countertops. I did like that apartment 2 had 7-day valet trash. My apartment now only does it Sunday to Thursday. And people just leave their trash outside for 2 days. So I did like that. So I'll give that one 3 out of 10. Now we're on to apartment number 3. This apartment is in NoDa and actually used to be a mill converted into an apartment. The gym was an okay size, treadmills, bench press. Because it's an old mill, it's a loft. So exposed pipes. This is a bathroom. I love the concrete floor. This was a bedroom. It didn't have a window, so I was pretty turned off by that. But I did love the kitchen. That backsplash. This living room is non-existent. But the brick wall sold me. It almost sold me. This was the first unit she showed me. She ended up showing me 2 units. So this is the second unit. Again, love the exposed pipes, the concrete floor, the farmhouse sink, the backsplash. I liked all of that. This living room was way bigger. Brick wall, loved it. Walking up the steps, I was sold. Then the carpet. Apartment number 3, also near a bus stop, but it had carpet. So that was an automatic no for me. The 2-bedroom that she showed me, no. It had carpet, it was a deal breaker. That upstairs bedroom, I was cool until it turned into carpet. It's like, why would you do that? I understand some apartments put carpet to help with the noise, but the way that apartment was structured, it would be above the first bedroom. So I didn't like that. So that was an automatic no for me. I did like the loft style though. And it also didn't have a balcony. And I really did like, I really like that kitchen. Like the backsplash, that huge sink, the pull down faucet over the sink. I did like that. So I'll give that one 4 out of 10. This is apartment number 4. Unfortunately, my camera died. So like Mariah Carey said, I did the best I could with what I got. This apartment was also an old textile mill converted into a loft. I did like the decor. The pool was small. Nothing I can do about that. But at least it has a pool. This was the clubhouse. And my camera is about to die pretty quickly, so just some footage of the 1 bedroom. I liked everything, almost everything about this apartment. The brick, the exposed pipes. Apartment number 4. It was near the links, the blue line. It has 2 sides. It has a new side that was built, I believe the leasing agent told me 2023, and then the old side, which used to be a textile mill. So a textile mill, again, another loft. I love it. The pool was small, as you saw. No balcony on the textile mill side. The new side does have balconies. But again, I wanted to live somewhere that was built before 2020, so I would probably live in the old side. The gym was huge. There was no apartment I saw that had a bigger gym. I don't even see me getting a gym membership because that gym was so big. I see me having a membership at a Pilates studio because I'm into Pilates now, but not a gym because it was so big. Had a podcast lounge, I had a bike rack. I did like the lobby area, like the mail room, that was super cute. The vibe I got from NoDa, like that artsy vintage, that apartment really exuded that. Unfortunately, my camera died, but that loft side of the apartment was so nice. The high ceilings, the exposed pipe, the brick wall, I loved it. So I'll give that one a 9 out of 10. I really only took points off because it had no balcony on the mill side. We made our way to Midtown. This leasing office was very cute. This was the clubhouse area. I love the tables, the benches, the pet washing station for Java to get his bath. Absolutely a plus. Again, who doesn't like a vending machine with snacks and drinks? I did like the game room. It had actual interactive games plus pool. She showed me 2 units. This was the first one. I did like it. No carpet, always the plus. Like I said, that's an absolute deal breaker for me. This is the 2nd bedroom. I like the LED lights around the mirror. Stand-up shower. This is a good size closet for a guest bedroom or the 2nd bedroom. Love the wine refrigerator, wine cooler. This could be my coffee bar area. The master bedroom. I love this backsplash. Loved it. Separate bath from the shower. Huge closet. Apartment number 5. So this one for location was probably top 3 because there was a Target across the street, a Best Buy, Trader Joe's within walking distance. I love me some Trader Joe's. Most of the units have no carpet, had a bike rack, reserved parking. So I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. Apartment number 6 is in Uptown. Pool table, more interactive games. Did like that study area. The clubhouse. This was the grill area with the pool. The pool was decent size. This was the unit. 2 bed, 2 bath, like all the other apartments I looked at. I did like the cabinet color, the backsplash in the kitchen. I like that. This apartment, all the units have carpet in the bedrooms, so it was an automatic no. But I did like that closet size. Silver faucets, not a fan. Backsplash for the shower, not a fan. It feels like I have a personal vendetta against carpet. Standard tub. Apartment number 6, carpet, automatic deal breaker. But it was near the yellow line and the links. It wasn't Uptown. There was this weird thing going on where we saw a bunch of packages like hanging out in front of the mail lockers. The leasing agent was saying you have to pay a subscription to get your parcels in the parcel. I don't know what that's about. It was like a monthly subscription. I gave that one a 3 out of 10. Apartment number 7. That one was in South End. That neighborhood reminded me of Mount Pleasant, which is a town outside of Charleston. If you've been there, if you know, you know. It's given like old money, huge houses. So I didn't really care for the neighborhood. That's the only apartment I looked at where I had to give myself a tour. The living room was huge, or the model unit, or the unit that was available. We saw that living room was huge. My family ended up dropping me off or they did the tour with me, so I didn't even ride the bus or the train, so I can't speak to that part. But I wouldn't live there anyway. I'd give that one a 2 out of 10. This restaurant here in NoDa, Cabo Fish Taco, it was so good. I had it, and then I took my family there 2 or 3 days later, and they enjoyed it too. I had the salmon taco and the mahi taco, and that sauce right there is so good. This footage is not doing it justice, and I will go again. Now we're on apartment number 8 in Uptown. I ain't gonna hold you. This apartment was very nice, but it was way out of my budget. Even the cheapest unit, two bad she showed me, is much more than I'm willing to spend, but it is so nice. Great location, no carpet in most of the units. I love that backsplash in the shower. Plenty of closet space. I do like the fact that the washer and dryer is in the closet. Farmer Janine is still happy with the balcony. The pool. This apartment had 2 pools. This was the game room and the clubhouse. Pool table. This had a sauna. This was the second unit the leasing agent showed me. Now this one, I think at this point this apartment was in second place for me. That farm door, that sliding door was really nice. I did like the dark cabinets. That backsplash in the shower was nice. That view. This is why I like this apartment so much. It was in spot number 2 because of that floor to ceiling view. And look at the view of Uptown. Look at it. Gorgeous. Apartment number 8. This one, definitely top 3. It was in Uptown. The yellow line links was across the street. The floor to ceiling windows. Gorgeous. It was really gorgeous. Had 2 pools, had a sauna. That one, it was nice. Unfortunately, like I said, it was out of my budget. And it's not something I'm willing to compromise on. I'm already willing to spend more than I spend now on my rent so I can live somewhere nicer. But it was just out of my budget. But it was so nice. It was so nice, man. Even had a concierge, had a barista that works in the mornings, like complimentary, making people's drinks. It was nice. This is the very last apartment I looked at, apartment number 9 in Plaza Midwood. Like I said, I wanted to do my due diligence and check out 5 neighborhoods. Pool was okay. Clubhouse area, I did like that. See the pool table in the back. This was the model unit, 2 bed, 2 bath. I like that farmhouse sink. Again, just like that apartment I looked at in South End, it's underwhelming. It was decent. I don't hate it, but I'm looking for a place to live that I'll stay for at least 5 years. I don't see me staying in this apartment for 5 years. All the units had carpet. Farmer Janine loved the balcony, of course. good lighting. I do like this storage space in the bathroom. This hallway stank. Gym was okay. It wasn't that big. But decent for what it is. Last apartment, last but not least, was Plaza Midwood. I like that neighborhood. It reminded me of NoDa, very artsy. Lots of restaurants, coffee shops. I even had barbecue there. The barbecue was good. That apartment that I looked at though had carpet. So automatic deal breaker. And one thing I noticed too, that the residents were not good about putting their trash up from trash valet. Like it was still trash cans in the hallway. The hallway had carpet, so it was stank. It was stank in that apartment. So that one I would give a 3 out of 10. So that was my apartment hunting, my apartment search. It went really well. I really was very thorough. I did my due diligence and I signed a lease. I'm excited to move in. I'll do a separate video about how the packing and moving and decluttering and downsizing is going. But I was able to find a spot. So that is my Charlotte apartment hunting vlog. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.